Opa, estamos prontos para ir com Silent Hill. Bora lá.
All right. So,
Heck
thank you.
Brother. Heck yeah, brother.
Vamos lá.
Not a whole lot of fanfare. Let's do the couch thing.
Vamos ver sobre Silent Homecoming.
Okay, before I forget, I gotta do the couch intros because I always forget that. In order, if we can see, slightly off screen is Ravenheart.
Vamos ver sobre o jogo.
This one, we got Eternal Enigma, Nub Zombie, and then also out of screen, maybe leaning in is Maxi Lopes.
Cool.
All right, and we have a timer first.
Yes, we do.
All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Woo! It's happening.
All right, we did it. We got Silent Hill Homecoming into a GDQ. We're strapped in. There's no going back.
And this whole intro part's super loud.
Ele é Word, vamos ver a categoria. Vamos ver a categoria.
We can talk about that real quick. They advertised like the Dolby 5.1 surround sound non-stop, like in the opening and the credits and all that to this game. So my hypothesis is that the stereo mixing is just really bad. This is super loud and it will be normal soon.
Bad audio mix?
No glitches. Ele é o King.
No way.
My
Na
goodness.
categoria No glitches
And this cutscene is unskippable?
ele é o sexto. Bom, mas eu acho que é N% normal, então é 47,40 o tempo dele. Vamos ver se ele consegue aí, né?
We're gonna be doing that thing again where we just rag on this game like for an hour straight.
Yep, kind of.
Tem medo até do filme ruim de Silent Hill.
All right, Jacob's Ladder almost done.
Got those questionable sharp things just hanging above Alex.
It's a Silent Hill game. We're in the hospital.
It's a Silent Hill game, and we're going to begin with a quick time event.
Kick it off on a good note. I'm already mashing. I'm ready to go.
Bom.
I believe it's like a minute 38 of intro.
That guy just got stabbed by a very big hatchet.
Yeah.
The big hatchet.
The big hatchet.
So this whole intro section is actually just the hospital. They just dump you in right away. It's going to be, what is it, like 5.5 minutes or so?
Roughly.
I'm all screwed up because the timing for leaderboards is different from like timing from the start. So like if you include the intro, it's like 7 minutes, but whatever.
Da leaderboard é um pouco diferente. Eu não entendi muito bem o porquê.
We don't have any weapons or anything. We just start out in this mysterious, I guess clearly a hospital.
Eu também não curto muito Silent Hill, não.
Alchemilla Hospital from the first game.
Silent Hill, eles
really look like it.
Saiu
We're gonna find out real quick how you can tell that this is
eu gamei
the
meio
one
no
purely American-made Silent
Resident
Hill
Evil
game. This exact cinematography in a second here. This is also why they call it Silent Hill the movie, the game.
Yeah.
All right, this exact shot right here.
Oh my.
Podiam, né? É que Silent Hill não é Capcom, é outra...
No, we do not.
É outra produtora, né?
Yeah, they paste the tutorial up there and we're good to go. Weenie Hut Jr. All right, dodge the wheelchair. All right, it usually clips you like a little bit. And that's always kind of frustrating. This part is actually important. So we're just gonna run up and try to like do this little quick time event thing to cut through here. And if I get stabbed,
nice.
Ooh.
Then that's actually a huge time loss because you have to run across the room and bait them over there before you can try again. So let's go meet the most annoying enemies in all of Silent Hill, which I think is fair because they're like the same enemies as like the Silent Hill 4 bugs, which are the most annoying enemies.
Esse jogo eu não entendo muito bem e o cara tá meio... Nossa, umas baratas loucas aí, velho, cuidado.
They were great, right?
They were great.
Fan favorite.
But now let's add a quick time event with them.
Mano.
Make them even better.
Well, of course.
Quick time events make everything better.
Yeah, we're gonna get chased by bugs. They can fly through walls. You have to do
Foi picado pela barata.
QTE to like get rid of them. Uh-oh.
It wouldn't be a mid-2000s horror game if there wasn't some QTEs.
Okay,
correct.
Ooh, bug list.
I was slow enough that they didn't like fly.
Metal Gear era legal, cara.
To my face right here that explodes as soon as I hit the ground.
Nossa, eu lembro quando eu joguei o primeiro Metal Gear. Que eu olhava e falava, nossa, mano, olha esse jogo, cara, perfeito.
Oh yeah, you don't take damage when you're in the middle of that animation, which is fantastic. Like you'll see blood like fly everywhere, but it's not a big deal.
Just casual blood.
Oh, by the way, if you think your stream is lagging, that's actually just the game for this part. This Steam lags the game out. So does like everything else in the game, but
few things in particular cause more lag than others, and for whatever reason that Steam pipe's one of them.
Yeah, sometimes it's really like egregious.
Ele falou que tem algumas coisas nesse jogo que acabam causando um pouco de lag,
this little kid who is our little brother,
né?
You can't really see it, but it's popping up with like dialogue options and mashing. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I've had quite an evening. I need to tell you the story of how I got here later.
It's that audio mixing.
I took a lime scooter in the rain.
Sounds majestic and poetic.
É, então esse Silent Homecoming eu também nunca tinha visto.
That is purely techie.
It's like a bag of otter plushies in one arm, and then like a bag of Xbox 360 in the other.
It's the San Diego Otter Santa.
Just trying to
a
have
GDQ
a really
without
good Friday
plushies
night.
is not a GDQ worth having.
That's a regular Friday night for techie.
Same thing last year of mine when you ran into the bag of plushies.
Okay, I actually like this framing because the fan like spinning over the door is like good foreshadowing for what will come if you fail this QuickTime event. It's this fantastic gratuitous like arm rip-off scene.
Alguém se deu muito mal ali.
The button changes every time.
No, sabe quando eu meteria minha mão nesse buraco?
Fast, you also fail it.
Yeah.
Sabe quando? Aí, ó, mas é um palhaço mesmo.
I always forget which button's which.
Hope it doesn't pop up X.
I've been playing Deadly Premonition lately, and I've missed
Aí, ó, bom,
like,
salvou o
QTE.
coelhinho pelos.
Switch layout. Alright, so
Zé Ruela mesmo.
blow up as soon as this cutscene starts. Like actually, like.
Já tá vendo como é que tá a bagaça aí toda lascada. Vai meter a mão ali, sabe quando, mano? Ah, mas o bichinho entrou ali. Vai, fi, já era. Se entrou ali, já era. Não tem mais vida, morreu.
This is unskippable, so we just get to hang out and, you know, how's your guys' night?
It's going alright.
Got otters, we got homecoming.
What more could you want?
Amazing night so far.
Better sound.
Yeah, we're like super far ahead of estimate, and I was telling them earlier, like I might,
well, yeah.
I might help fix that a little bit.
Oh no.
But it's gonna be great. So,
Sei lá, a única coisa que eu faria numa situação dessa aí, que nem tá esse cara aí, seria tipo, mano, arrumar um jeito de vazar, velho.
There's like, what, like 17 minutes or so of running around. The whole goal is just to get a gun, and then we can start doing really cool stuff. There's one major skip that skips a little over half the game, and it's not going to look like anything, so I'll have to explain it when we get there. So it's pretty chill to start with.
You guys remember Silent Hill 2?
Yeah.
They made it 2?
Yeah, I know. It's hard to... Yeah, you'd never know it because it's not like the developer talked about it on their Twitter on their 18-year anniversary the other day or anything.
The one people remember is Origins, guys.
Yeah, for the two people out there.
But hey, Contra's out on
Origins, guys.
But hey, Contra's out on the Switch, so.
And conveniently, Mary Elizabeth McClure singing on the radio.
Yeah, like
every
Silent Hill and every Silent Hill
Oficial, sim.
Plays
Sempre lembrando que essa daqui é a, deixa eu ver se tem comando. É a transmissão, é a transmissão oficial em língua portuguesa da Games Done Quick Express, que está acontecendo lá na Twitchcon. É uma maratona beneficente que apoia a AbleGamers. A AbleGamers é uma empresa que desenvolve controles para pessoas que têm deficiência. Desenvolve controle de videogame para quem tem deficiência.
That's my personal crazy theory with this game. That it was just going to be an extension of the movie, like a sequel to the movie.
So we start this game out by running around town with a knife in hand, which not weird or anything.
No.
So this is Silent Hill Homecoming. We're literally just coming home. And there it is. There's home.
Perfect.
And
no pause screen.
I don't know if we see it, but you literally get a map and he draws my house on the map.
Yeah.
Just so you know for sure.
He doesn't want to forget.
Forgot about that. Like drawn in crayon. Also, yeah, someone mentioned like the no pause screen. It's like the stupidest thing ever, but for some reason, if you press the pause button for too long, it pauses the cutscene, but also opens the menu. So you have to tap it really quickly, which is...
Nossa, ele falou que o jogo não tem menu de pausa. Então ele falou que durante uma cutscene, se você aperta o menu de pause, ele entra para um outro menu, que você tem que apertar muito rápido para poder sair. Ele falou isso é meio mouse do jogo. Nossa, sentando a facada.
I guess like the first weapon... Wait, what am I doing?
There you go.
It's the first like weapon you get, and it's like the simplest combo, but it's also just like the best for most things.
Yeah, it unlocks like 98% of the enemies in this game.
Yeah, it's not often worth investing getting good at the combat in this. All right, so we're just on a quest for a gun. That's our whole like all we really care about for now.
Yeah, it's a fairly straightforward run.
Yeah,
up until that happens.
Yeah, we don't do a whole lot for now.
There you go. Now we got a pipe.
Yeah, so they give you weapons and they give you these little like QTE things that you got to do. They give you an axe so you can axe down doors. This guy crawls out. We can crawl through him.
Of course you can.
You gotta go through the creepy playground.
Well, we'll learn that Alex can go through a lot of things.
The creepy playground
with
the children.
We'll see that later.
Yeah.
Like, all right, so we're gonna steal gas from what I don't think is Travis's truck, but it certainly looks like it.
Could be.
How did he get the gas out of the car?
That's the million-dollar question.
Is he just drinking it?
Possibly.
All right, so we're getting there. We have gas that we can use to fuel a pump that is going to pump water out of the basement, which is going to get us through the basement, which gets us out the back door.
Nice not getting hit by the lurker there.
Yeah, that's always pure luck. I don't even like try.
All skill.
Yeah, there's a chance when you crawl back under the fence that it'll swipe you, sometimes a few times.
Yeah, he usually does. There might be like some positioning that you could like make it guaranteed, but it's so like not an issue because it's super quick.
So wait, how often is flooding happening in their basement that they have the machine dedicated to it?
That's a good question.
Not often enough for him to remember where the latch under the door is.
Yeah, exactly. Under that 6 inches of water, can't find it.
He also doesn't remember where his actual house is. He had to write it down.
My house.
All right, I'm gonna do a glitch.
Alex has had a rough.
He's been away for a little while.
It's called selective memory.
It's called electroshock therapy.
It is.
Oh,
I messed it up. Should I try it again?
Go for it.
Yeah, do it.
Wreck that estimate.
we have to get back on
55
schedule.
minutes is very
throw the schedule
pretty
off.
generous.
We'll fix the schedule.
Exactly.
We're ahead. We'll regulate it.
Back. Oh, that's. Oh.
You know, we're actually seeing this glitch.
Yeah, this is good. Yeah.
There I did it again.
Oh,
almost.
All good.
Oh,
Shoot. Okay.
Got it.
One last just to try.
Let's see.
It'll be worth it. It's funny
55
how many
minutes is so generous.
Yeah. It's funny how many weird little glitches and stuff there are throughout this game that obviously don't help the speedrun, but there's still a lot of weird places you can go out of bounds and stuff like this.
It's
Well,
not cooperating.
So what would have happened there?
You turn invisible, like permanently. It's pervasive over save files, so you can beat the game and you'll start the new game invisible.
Oh, wow, that's cool. I didn't know that much.
Do the enemies see you?
Yeah, everything else is the same. Your like hitbox is the same and all that stuff. The only the one single difference I can think of at all is that there's a cloth in. Oh god.
Oh god.
Bad dog.
Yeah, bad dog.
Whack.
Everyone look away real quick.
Oh no.
No one likes this part.
Gotta cover the otter's eyes.
I know.
That's not a dog. It's a pork chop.
Yeah, it's not a dog anymore.
Sorry to anybody that watched Doug. The dog was named Pork Chop.
There's a dog here. It's gone now.
Oh yeah, I was saying. So when you do the invisibility glitch, that curtain that hangs down in the attic, you don't collide with that.
Huh.
That's the only thing I've ever seen act differently.
Weird.
So clearly, it would get world record if you could do it.
Because of skipping the lag of the curtain hitting your head.
I'm sure it probably saves a frame.
Every second counts.
Speaking of things hitting your head, I love Alex's method of going through gates, just ramming right through them.
Yeah.
Face first.
Yeah. He knows how to handle his problems.
He just pushes it
Barge right through.
He's got a strong nose, okay? He just pushes it wide open. He knows what he's doing. He's been away. He learned what to do with his nose.
Just trying to assert dominance.
Like a T pose.
Yeah,
but for him, it's just a nose. So. Oh, like a T nose. All right, I'll stop. I'm done.
Oh god, I just got it.
All right, please. No, of course.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's bad. It's also advantageous frame-wise for the dog, so he can do it again immediately if he wants to. So that's usually bad.
Yeah.
It's also I don't fully understand the hitbox. Sometimes you can be 10 feet away and it'll hit you, and then other times you'll be next to him and nothing happens.
Hey, it's a marked improvement over Origins before this, where
that's true.
Enemies would just draw you into QTE from across the street.
Yeah, that was just completely changed. So
yeah,
bad.
they sure would. That game.
It's a good debut for a Western Silent Hill to GDQ.
Yeah, that's true. So we've done 1 through 4 multiple times, except for 4.
I got it once.
Got it once.
Yeah,
Once.
but we've done the classics, and now, yeah, we get to show this off. Also, that was another what I consider an American camera angle, where it's our introduction to L is butt first.
Yeah.
Priorities.
It's the best of her personality.
They should just make
That's her
that
only
available.
personality.
You know what Silent Hill needs
true,
is
very
a
true.
romance. Oh.
They should just make that the overall introduction camera angle. We should get introduced to Curtis with a low.
Butt first.
I agree.
God, dude, Curtis,
it
though?
should be equal. We should see Curtis the same way.
Speaking of Curtis, yeah. So this whole goal, the reason we did the little adventure to get behind the house and escape through the cemetery just to get to a junkyard is now we're in the junkyard, and that's where we can find a gun. I mean, we have a gun, but we're gonna trade it for a gun that works.
It sucks that he doesn't at least try to aim and use the broken gun, because then we could use that right away.
Yeah, this would be fantastic. This whole part would be nothing.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna talk to an interesting character, and we're gonna skip all the dialogue that comes after, but this first part is actually pretty great.
Hello.
Multiple choices.
Can I ask you something? I'm busy. Hey, you're Curtis, right?
Man,
This is the best.
Hey,
man.
man. How's it going?
Good choices.
It lets you do them all anyway. So
You have to do them all.
Silent Hill 2, eat your heart out.
Yeah, so they let you skip the rest of that conversation at least. That's pretty nice.
Well, if you talk to him again, it gets really bad because they give you more choices.
Oh yeah, the extra dialogue after that. He's
if you
how
try to
about
get
I
the
take
shotgun.
Yeah.
And his voice gets really angry.
He likes a shotgun.
It's how about if I slap you and kill you? All right. Fair rebuttal.
Well, at least we have a gun now.
Yeah, so I finally got my gun. Everything's great.
I'll clap to that.
And
We have a gun. Yes.
This is the entire speedrun we've been waiting for.
yeah, finally we get to play the game. It's gonna be great. So these smoker enemies that are coming in, is it right about here? We want to avoid looking at them as much as possible because those particle effects, just like the Steam earlier, lag the game out really hard.
And one thing with the weapons in this game, there is no inventory limit for your melee, but you have an inventory limit for ammunition. It's Interesting.
And they lower it on hard mode.
Yes.
They make a point of that.
You can carry all the melee items you want, but ammunition, you're very limited.
Well, you ran out of space because of all the melee items.
I know. Well, clearly.
That is true. You can that chainsaw, it's like the size of your torso.
It really
you just,
is.
Like, put it in your back pocket.
It's priorities.
Travis Grady taught us all about that in
Exactly.
Origins. He can carry 5 IV stands and 3 portable televisions. Alex can carry a few bullets.
I wonder what like the functional high limit of that inventory is. Like if you hack like infinite TVs, will it crash the game? Or like you know like 10,000 TVs, like will it crash the game?
He'll open up a Circuit City.
We should actually do it. So we're gonna skip half the game right here.
Let's do it.
And
All right.
And there we go.
All right, done.
so, yeah, very nice.
Ta-da.
Finn, you're saying?
Oh yeah, so I guess we'll explain that. So this ladder right here is super important because it is a ladder you're only supposed to be able to climb in a later section of the game where you come back to the cemetery. So for some reason that ladder's still climbable in this like first version of the cemetery. So when you climb down, you climb back up, and then it thinks you're in the second version of the cemetery much later in the game. And I'll like mess with my inventory later, but suddenly I have a shotgun and axe, and yeah, I got goodies now.
He just remembered he had them.
Yeah, I now have a shotgun.
It's still really amazing to me that they even thought to like program anything like that into the game. Because there's instances in other Silent Hill games where like in Silent Hill 2, you know, on the PC version, you can skip all the melee items and then get soft locked in a well because the game doesn't give them to you. Whereas in this, you skip half the game and it's just like, oh, you're supposed to have a ceremonial dagger and a shotgun and a fire axe. Here you go.
I mean, you might have noticed we took a slightly different way back through the cemetery because a different section is open on the way back.
He finally moved.
Yeah, he's like on a set path on the way out, but then he kind of stands there in your way when he's done with his like set path. It's kind of like that one hallway enemy in Silent Hill 1 in the school that like comes out of the door you need to leave.
Oh yeah.
So if you're quick enough, you can walk past him because he's on a set path. But if you're too late, then he'll turn and grab you because he's done with his like set pathway.
I hope the dogs behave.
They never behave. These are bad dogs. There is such thing, and they exist in this game.
Acho que eu voltei.
Yeah, that's our.
E aí, pessoal?
Our loophole. I like fiddle with the inventory nonstop when I like play this.
Also, it's like a note. Weapon, like whatever weapon you're holding doesn't change.
Aê, voltei.
Yeah, that's actually kind of nice in this game. There's no stamina like there is in Origins and
2 and 3 and
yeah, you just have this like flat kind of run.
No
speed.
game
Estou de volta.
No game saved.
I still have that sign in my house.
You sure do. Is it still on your wall?
Yeah.
When you stream in the background?
Yep.
Estou de volta.
I got one for Sonic.
Tava vendo a run aqui, perdi vários dibres, vários Ronaldinho Gaúcho aqui
Mementos.
do nosso amigo, só desviando dos inimigos.
Just in general, it's probably like a forewarning. We keep talking about how glitchy this game is, so it is like fairly crash happy. So if that happens, that's just a like warning ahead.
We have saves.
Yeah, we've got safety saves.
I mean, this is at least the most stable version you could be playing.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is the best version of this game.
You're telling me PC isn't great?
Minha live tá muito atrasada. Tá atrasada? Então bora.
I mean, do you
Vamos,
want to talk about
vamos,
the PC
vamos.
version of
Dá
this
reload
game?
aí, Marina.
Do we want to
E
talk
vambora,
about
mano.
how it's still $40 on Steam?
You
wanna
can buy
talk
it for
about that?
sale.
Unless
Beleza, pegou umas arminhas ali, pegou uma grenade launcher, parece.
Konami gives you generous sales.
I did want to mention actually that the goal right now. So now we have a gun. We skipped most of the game. We need the entire like point of all of this is that we need a key to get into this attic room. You can clip into here with a gun.
Dá reload aí, Marina, e volta.
But
Volta pra nós.
So we gotta go all the way and do the whole song and dance and then go get one. By the way, this is the curtain I was talking about that doesn't collide with you when you're invisible.
O maluquinho aí do Silent Hill parece o Nathan Drake,
You can just skip.
mais formal.
Super interesting,
Força, empurra aí o bagulho, mano.
At least a frame.
right?
You guys all like intuitive
Corte
puzzles,
rápido.
right?
Facas guinso.
Okay, so this is like the worst puzzle in the game by far. It looks
Facas
like, fairly
guinso.
innocuous
Guinso
and
2000,
it doesn't
mano,
take
é a
much
faca que ele
to
usa, velho.
solve it, but if you mess it up, you can screw yourself so hard.
If you thought Shakespeare was hard, in Silent Hill 3, you've seen nothing with this one.
It's practically
You get
already
too far
RE4.
behind.
Beleza, abriu a gaveta aí. Difícil, é a gaveta mais
so difficult to reset it.
A gaveta mais segura do mundo. Meio difícil de abrir.
You have to go like all the way across town.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like back to the cemetery. By the way, so this is why we need the gun.
And we're now underground.
We're gonna be doing that a lot.
Yes,
So
we are.
it's kind of different from the big skip that skipped most of the game. That one was just kind of like shoving yourself up against the door and then you pass through. This one, it's more of like an aiming trick. Eventually, you can get a wall to kind of like start sucking you in.
Yeah, essentially what happens with aiming in this game is like whenever you're equipping a handgun and aiming, Alex moves very
Beleza.
slightly forward.
Hã?
So that's essentially just what you're trying to get triggered on each of these walls that
Sei lá por quê.
you're just trying to get enough
Lá na Games
and
Done Quick
aim
tá
in the
com
right spots
36
that
mil
Alex moves
viewers.
forward, starts clipping into the wall, and then the game recognizes that he's partway through the wall, and it's like, oh, you should be on this side of the wall, and it kind of draws you through.
I don't even mess with this guy.
I didn't even know you could stop him. I was just like got the gun out, waited for him. But going back to the whole trick thing, going left and right, as Nub says, essentially building speed. And once you build enough, you can just kind of get stuck inside the wall. And then the game doesn't know what to do at that point. So
Yeah, there's like soft spots that you can kind of phase through. And if you know how to do it, like the basic gist of it, then you can go run around town and
Vamos
like look for all
lá.
of them you want.
Eita, o
It's
bichão aí.
actually- I was gonna say it's actually really fun. That's incredibly dorky, but it totally is.
Beleza,
the worst part
alavanquinha.
about that trick, though, is it's not a consistent trick that people can do. Every single run of the game has their own method of doing it, and it's entirely a feeling-based thing, because you have to feel
Yeah,
the
that-
wall.
That's
Yeah.
gonna come up later.
Yeah, that's one of
The
the
harder
hardest
ones.
things for like getting new people into running this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
People are like-
you just kind of feel it.
It
you
is
know?
intimidating.
Tutorials.
Like, I've never run this game, and that is very intimidating. I'm not
Like,
gonna lie.
new people getting into this game, it's like, all right, what do I do to do it? How do I do the trick? You just kind of have to feel it, man.
Yeah, you gotta feel it out.
What do I run it on? Xbox 360 or Xbox One only? Why not anything else? It won't work.
PS3 kind of works.
I ran this game starting
Yeah,
on
that's true.
PS3,
I
dude.
started- well, okay, I started on PC, but PS3 was like actually like good.
There's a cutscene later that really kind of messes up with speedrun times.
Vamos lá.
where- I know at least on PC, that if you're playing on
Pegamos aí uma
PC,
parte de uma
it's 7 minutes of
engrenagem.
time loss just because of cutscene that you can't skip.
Yep.
Uma
By the way, this
jaqueta.
whole section, you can do it optimally in like one cycle, the whole thing. It's just that you have to get every single item perfectly.
There we go.
So this is the same thing. We're just skipping. I don't
Ah,
know,
ele tá
going
tentando fazer um
downstairs,
skip aí.
Like those little,
Beleza, conseguiu.
little hops that he does.
Conseguiu, atravessou o chão.
Yeah.
Belo clipe. Vamos para outra.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I practiced for this
Parte.
and everything, but I've been speedrunning this for like 6 years or like 5 to 6 years now. So it's like,
It's second nature.
yeah, it's all muscle memory.
Yeah.
at this
The
point.
Western devs would be proud.
They better be, at least.
Tom, I hope you're
Yeah,
watching.
I hope you're proud of us, Tom.
Beleza.
Buddy.
Tentando arrumar o
You
reloginho.
guys remember Robbie the
Relozinho.
Rabbit?
I used to have no hair.
É isso aí.
Yeah,
boy.
I remember Robbie the
Conseguiu.
Rabbit.
Well, there he is.
He's the amusement
he's-
park mascot for Lakeside Amusement Park. An
Fire.
amusement park that in this game, Alex and his brother Josh were forbidden from ever going to.
Então, vamos lá, John.
How they still have
A situação é a
stuffed
seguinte.
It's because of all the Robbie the Rabbit.
É...
Yeah,
Nós
they exist in the
não
universe
temos
where, like,
narração
Silent Hill's a huge franchise.
para todos os jogos. Não temos especialista para todos os
Robbie's
jogos.
basically like Mickey Mouse
Certo?
in this world.
Eu estou aqui como host do
These,
torneio.
like, these cutscenes are
Certo?
actually loading
Quando há
screens,
um
you can clip into
narrador
different parts of
que
the house,
tem
you're
uma
doing the same, like,
expertise
log
no
books,
jogo,
and,
que ele
they'll just be
tem
uploaded. They're, like,
conhecimento
black and white.
técnico do
I
jogo
believe the
maior,
buttons are still there, it's just that, like, the textures are gone.
ele agrega muito mais. Isso com certeza.
So this wall right here is probably the
Tá.
best wall in the game to actually learn how to do this.
Só que, infelizmente,
So, like, just,
por questão de horário, que eu digo que são
but why?
12, 11, 10, 9,
like an
8, são
omelet.
7 da manhã aí agora no Brasil.
Really, to me, yes.
É,
I
ou
get it.
alguém que é especialista no jogo não quis narrar nesse horário,
I've been
ou
eating
realmente
the wrong
não
kind of
tem.
omelets.
I was gonna say, what kind of omelets?
Então eu tô aqui mais para
Rectangular.
Not
fazer a
what I know,
ponte
like, you know,
entre
steel
a
and,
transmissão
I guess,
e
fire.
vocês.
The orange
Eu não sou um
Yours.
especialista no jogo, então eu não
Mine was
posso
usually yellow.
simplesmente informar algo que eu não tenho o embasamento técnico para falar.
Boogeyman knife from that corpse, and then like you put it in the
Certo?
other corpse, and it's like really small.
Então é mais ou menos isso que
Alright,
acontece.
so this part, like that clip through the floor was
Mas,
actually
bom,
important because
vamos tocar,
there's a
vamos
guy who's
continuar
gonna
com a
spawn here
race
who
aqui, com a
normally
run.
spawns in front of you.
Exatamente. Não é bem um caiu de paraquedas, mas eu me propus... O host ele serve mais ou menos como um mestre de cerimônia, certo? Ele abre e cobre os buracos, entre aspas, da transmissão. Uma parte de setup, alguma coisa assim. Eu não sou especialista no jogo, entendeu? Não, ainda não apareceu cabeça de pirâmide surfista. Não apareceu.
PS3, PC, and 360 and Xbox One. I would compare the load times during this, since there's no gameplay.
Problemas. Eu vejo problemas pela frente. Essa porta não tá com uma boa pinta. Nossa, joguei uma viagem total, hein? Boa, então, ô Carvalho, tem alguns jogos que são computadores que acabam descobrindo alguns glitches, alguns buracos no jogo, né? E outros eles acontecem, às vezes o cara faz meio que sem querer, e aí depois ele vai estudar o que é que ele fez, né, pra poder conseguir aquilo, e acaba descobrindo o glitch, né? Mas tem alguns jogos que computadores analisam o código do jogo e descobrem, entendeu?
Like, that's the real feat.
It's the one in the prison that always looks so painful like this.
Like that.
Uau, estamos numa parte meio dark agora, hein?
Upper body at a wooden, like, floor. Achava que era tudo na marra? Não. Não, então, não pode ser meio na marra, porque, por exemplo, eu vou tentar atravessar essa parede, do nada. Entendeu? Não, tem mais ou menos uma lógica. Às vezes acontece um sem querer, tipo, nossa, o que eu fiz aqui? E aí depois o cara vai aprimorando e vai estudando o que foi que ele fez, entendeu? E acaba descobrindo, mas em alguns casos tem computadores que analisam o jogo frame por frame, coisas assim, ou então que olham o código do jogo. Queria o grit pra ir direto onde eu pego meu diploma. Esquipar 3 anos de faculdade, 4. Seria bom descobrir esse glitch aí. Agora ele vai fazer mais um clipe, mais uma parede atravessada. Por acaso acontece, na marra não. Por acaso acontece, às vezes o cara faz um negócio ali e puf, atravessou a parede. Sabe aí? Nossa, peraí, o que eu fiz aqui? Vamos tentar de novo. Vai tentando e vai descobrindo os inputs direitinho.
Oh, by the way, now's good donation time.
All right, we definitely have some. We have a $50 donation from Kubi that says, "Get on the bus."
Gladly.
For sure.
We have another $25.
Tivemos uma doação de $50 aí, falando pra... Pega o ônibus.
Good luck, Techie, on the run.
Thank you.
Outra doação aí, desejando boa sorte pra ele aí na run. A run dele parece estar ok. Tá bem ok a run dele. Bem tranquila.
Standard.
Yeah, you know. Traditional Silent Hill enemies here, guys in suits.
Beleza.
The real horror all along.
The real horror is those groaning sounds they make.
Yeah, when they talk,
ele tá ativando essas alavancas aí pra poder ir abrindo caminho pra ele.
Yeah, really loud.
Yeah.
Rapaz, de onde veio? Nossa, mano. Opa, errou. Beleza. Mais uma alavanca. Liberamos o Zé Polícia aí. Nossa.
Possibly, yes.
They're not getting paid if they're dying.
And the walkie-talkie dies with them, so they go ASMR mode. It's unfortunate.
All right, so this is Wheeler and he's great.
Ele é um jogo, não é de zumbi, mas ele é de terror. Entendeu?
Wheeler's a ribcage of the
ele é de terror, mas não é de zumbi.
Boom! Like
Nossa, cai com o peito no negócio ali. Nem faz o... de perder o ar.
Okay, to beat Wheeler. Sometimes you can run past a Wheeler and it's
Terror psicológico, bem isso mesmo.
Yeah, he'll do like a little twirl at the end.
I didn't do it.
Só voltando a bagaça aí, chegamos na sala de comando. O painel tá meio zoado ali.
Okay, so it's gonna spawn me outside of this cutscene in a different place and fade out. And then
Perder o ar é o mínimo que deveria acontecer, né?
See it? Oh, it didn't even do the fade that time. Normally there's a really quick fade to black, but you can see that it's like just spawned you into like that part.
You actually move during that fade too, so it's
yeah,
really nice.
Exactly.
Also,
aqui Zé, tipo, é universal,
Yeah, I
né?
hate this one.
Putz, de novo,
It's
velho.
awkward because that wall is not at all like
De novo esse bot louco aí, mano.
And the more we complain about, the easier it gets.
Yeah.
Nossa, outra vez o bot no chat aí. Ô, Alex, pelo amor de Deus.
Sometimes this game will just kind of give you some
Vamos banir a galera aí,
where
mano.
It's a very slow pull and I mean
Tô
honestly,
ajudando aqui.
you just kind of got to take them when you can get
Yeah.
them.
He's like a fax
I
machine.
hate this clip, so I'm okay
We take
with it.
those.
Alex just like a fax machine going through like 2 walls.
Just dial up.
Vixe, eu acho que eu bani alguém que não devia.
Like this one's a bit tougher because
Pera, pera.
they have to rise on this table.
Stupid.
Nossa, eu banei uma galera que não devia, pera.
But we do have part 2 coming up with this fence.
All right.
Here we
And
go.
the problem with the fence is
If I hit the
okay.
cutscene, I'm gonna scream.
I know. I was
Yeah.
going to say, who's donating if he hits a cutscene here? Because you can lose about what 20, 30 seconds here.
Roughly about. And it
Nossa,
just happens.
malditos
Yeah,
bots.
You'll clip through this and it'll hit a cutscene trigger sometimes that'll put you downstairs. You got to run back up, try the clip again.
Weirdly enough,
I'm
there's like
just chilling.
there's like special ammo in the corner of this like weird out of bounds
Oh,
area.
there's the floating mysterious gun.
Caraca,
Yeah.
mano.
Star Wars has a bounty on
Saco
that.
isso.
Hey, no cutscene.
Wow.
Very nice.
I'm happy
Awesome.
with that.
And the ammo's in the top left corner over there. We'll see
Yeah,
it.
you can see it glowing there.
Hey,
All right.
you got it too.
Normally our mom is there and we like talk to her.
And this is just a tree root now. The mysterious tree root.
To be fair, Alex has a
É bot
personality
essas
of a tree.
porcaria aí. Eles saem spamando no chat aí um monte de coisa.
Yeah, all these dramatic angles. But since you clip in here, her model's not there.
Yeah, I was just gonna shut it for a little bit.
And then he shoots the tree.
It's funny because if you actually watch the whole cutscene and everything play out, there's a blood effect that just starts pouring out.
Guerra
from
Fria na
nowhere.
Twitch.
Yeah, it's a good deadly
No,
premonition
no.
tie-in with the bloody trees.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
need red seeds to start flying out of it.
Hey, don't worry, you have another sliding puzzle.
Bom, vamos voltar ao jogo aí.
Yeah,
Mais uma válvula.
like it's one of those weird like just
Beleza.
kind of
Outros segredinhos aí pra
puzzles
desvendar.
here.
Outro puzzle.
It's like that first puzzle in the game where you shoved your arm in the hole.
Yeah, I mean,
Mano, esse negócio de meter o braço no buraco aí, velho, sabe quando?
Because like they kind of did that for weird reasons in the other Silent Hill games. You know, just suddenly out of nowhere, it's like we're gonna do these goofy little riddles about like logic and stuff, whatever.
Wheeler's back.
Yeah, we have Wheeler now. He actually like follows us around, and he has
Voltamos.
infinite ammo, so that's great.
Outra vez aí.
I have pistol ammo,
Bora
but I don't
subir a
really need it
escadinha.
anymore.
Yeah, Wheeler being able to help shoot stuff helps out for exactly one room. Right,
Yep.
it's 2. It helps out in the prison.
Ele vai usar essa arma aí
The
agora
big guy.
pra passar
Yeah.
uma sala.
Yeah, that's
Talvez
actually
duas,
pretty
ele
helpful.
falou, dependendo.
Sometimes Wheeler can be kind, sometimes
Nível
he
de
just
safe
won't even
que ele
aim.
quer ir.
It really depends on how he's feeling.
This room right here with the needlers, most of the time he'll be really cooperative and like kill stuff for you really quick. Sometimes though, he's just like,
Well, I get to be the bait, and they get to try to stab me. And as soon as he kills them, this door opens.
He's taking
see, and this
that
is what
works.
I mean. Like sometimes he'll kill them right away and that door will open pretty much right when you get to it. Sometimes he just kind of takes his sweet time shooting stuff there. And
Okay, so we're going to our first boss fight, which is actually the third boss fight.
We skipped 2.
É, só avisando, o chat
So
vai
there's 2
ficar
cycles to
em
this. Like all
followers
boss fights, this one's totally
only
scripted.
por um tempo
But
aí,
you
gente. O
can do
Alex
enough
vai
damage with
arrumar
one
aí,
shotgun
tá?
shot to skip the first phase.
Let's see.
See if I get the magic shot.
Então, sigam aí o canal da Speedruns Brasil para vocês poderem continuar no chat,
That's it.
nice.
Whatever.
certo?
So now that's like headbutting
Whoa.
the ground. There's many periods of
Whoa,
time
whoa,
where
whoa,
Tyke's
macho bem,
able
meu
to go to
filho.
the tail and then hit that, and then you get a lot of damage off.
Nossa, a
Like
Shiva aí, velho.
Alright, so we have to do
Nossa.
this 3
Ih,
times.
dá no
And
rabo.
then she's gonna
Não,
swing.
corta, tem que
She's
cortar a
doing
bunda
it again,
dele.
And we just keep doing that.
É isso mesmo? Tem uma bunda ali no final do rabo.
This boss's
Tem
name
que cortar a
is
bunda,
Asphyxia.
corta a
I
bunda.
think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah. She like strangles you. It's kind of cool.
It's an Alice in Wonderland reference.
Kind of cool.
Corta.
They wanted to make it like the first game.
Ai.
All right, that should be it.
They wanted this game to be a lot like some earlier game.
Right, and then we
Although,
we
but,
ran her to
no.
death.
Good fight, by the way.
Rodeio.
Yep.
Easy peasy. Okay, this is where the game gets hard.
Yep, the
Boa.
game is just
Again.
amped up.
You've been
Easy
saying
peasy.
that.
Well, now the game's like much harder.
Okay, I have
Loading.
Even without the
I'm
clips.
looking at the timer. Like, okay, I have 15 minutes to beat the game.
Oh, God. Church is good.
But
Hope
it's
it
the
cooperates.
church.
Bom,
Yeah.
é o que ele
Church
falou. Ele
3
tem
is always the worst.
15
We
minutos
actually
pra
named some clips just
acabar
like
com o jogo.
1, 2, 3 based on the level. And this is the church.
Josh, wait.
I mean,
Uou.
it's the church. Look,
Chegamos na igreja.
Yay.
Oh, my God. It's not a church.
Uau. Olha,
Nossa,
mano,
Skybox.
esse jogo é muito sombrio, velho.
Trying not to look at this guy.
So,
So we're gonna get some ammo
Então,
for a gun we don't have.
Algoz, essa daqui é a transmissão
We'll get it
oficial da
Sorry,
GDQ
I
Express,
had this weird muscle
que
memory
é
of, like,
uma
skipping it.
GDQ que está acontecendo dentro do evento da Twitchcon. É uma maratona pequenininha,
I love this,
dura só esse final de semana.
is that church?
God, what happened?
Então,
Flashing a text again here. Okay, so there's 3 parts to this.
All right.
They're all horrible.
estamos aqui retransmitindo o GDQ, né?
To get through this thing,
They're like progressively more and more
Ooh.
hard.
Yep.
So this
I
first
probably
one,
had it, and then
it's difficult, but it's not the worst of the 3.
okay, I'm getting height. That's bad.
The main issue with this one is that it's on a slope, so while you can still kind of clip through the
Mais
wall,
um
you can see
clipe aí,
that
tá
he's not
tentando.
entirely getting it 'cause he's hitting the ceiling.
Flying around like a
Força, fi. Força que tu consegue entrar na parede.
The whole goal here is you want to go like
Vai.
straight through.
Vai, meu nego.
And it's always going to kind of throw you out
I
of
think
the
that's
loop.
gonna. I don't like it.
Sometimes you got to wiggle it.
Não.
And that kind of goes back
Saco.
to the whole idea that with these wall clips, you have to like feel them out. And there's not a good way of just saying, oh, do this. It's like, no, you get inside that wall and you better know how to get out of it.
Tá tentando
By the way.
clipar aí na parede, mas não tá conseguindo.
As said, there's no real strategy that's like
Ah,
consistent.
perdendo um tempo considerável nesse clipe aí.
Ooh.
You're reticle with this thing,
Oh,
move this way.
Opa.
maybe.
If I can get halfway,
Opa.
then we're fine.
Yeah, it's slowly going.
And also, if you remember earlier at the prison clip, it's
Ye-
the same idea.
Throw me up.
Oh,
It might push you back.
Ai.
maybe.
Ele tá no meio da parede.
You got it.
That should be.
There's
that's it.
one.
Aí. Vai, filho. Força. Aê. Conseguiu.
That's Elle. Remember her?
Yeah, remember her?
She's in this episode too.
All these skips are designed to make us skip forgiving her father.
If you try to avoid the hard decisions in life, do it. That's
flip the
É, a
wall.
história
what
de
the
Silent Hill,
speedrun is
ela
teaching
te,
us.
entre aspas,
Go.
amedronta,
That was really good,
né?
really fast. This one's the most awkward one.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Bom, agora ele conseguiu.
'Cause getting
Conseguiu até
out
que
of it's a lot
rápido.
harder. Getting into it is probably easier than most of them, but getting
Beleza.
out of it is
E
very
No
fast. Never mind.
Oh my goodness.
conseguiu. Boa.
It's actually
Nice.
super easy. I was
Nice,
lying
nice,
all the
nice.
time.
Conseguiu bem rápido essa.
Yeah.
All right, now it's
he had you right from the start.
This one's up.
Primeiros socorros aí. Vamos de novo. Mais uma parede aí que...
If you'd like first try this while
Oi.
someone's talking about it.
Yep. Getting into it's usually the hard
Vamos.
part, but the reason why
Força,
this is
meu
really
nego.
tough is you have to get in the middle of that weird kind of
No.
table in the middle of the table. Like, what's that called? I don't know. But that big wooden thing that has like the multiple levels.
Força. Força.
He's trying to get enough momentum to
Vamos,
get
filho.
launched inside of that. You kind of
Não,
have to
não
YOLO
tá
it a lot of the
conseguindo.
time, which is kind of awkward. And it's just based off, all right, did you get enough speed to get in there? Did you get the right angle? Nope, try it again. Which you'll see Techie doing here right now.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like ramming my face into it right now, but I need to go through it.
Ah,
At the very
eu nem
least,
sei
you
se tem
could get
categoria
I would say
glitchless.
the harder part in some ways, just getting enough
Ah,
momentum
deixa eu
to get
ver.
into that first part. It's very awkward.
Tem
It's like
categoria
right at the
glitchless.
diagonal corner.
Ó, o com glitches, o recorde mundial é 43:03. O glitchless é 1h45. Então pra você ver a diferença aí que tem de tempo usando os glitches e usando os não glitches,
Oh my god!
né?
Very nice.
Uou,
Okay.
conseguiu.
Church was fine.
But yeah, that clip right there is probably the one that turns most people away from
Só que ele tá meio
Right,
lost
yeah.
aí. Beleza,
Now
você
you can
achou?
just run through
Ixi,
the mines.
o jogo tá
Yeah, so
bugado.
this skips
Ele tá
fighting
flutuando.
Siams, this skips talking to your
Jogo
dad.
bugadão.
You know, all the plot exposition no one wants in a speedrun, it's gone.
It fixes a big problem. You never see Pyramid Head.
The Boogeyman.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, the Boogeyman.
Beleza, e agora? Pode
Never
descer.
mind, the Boogeyman.
Unless you
Como entra?
go for that ending.
Ele tá tentando descer.
Character, the
Desceu.
boogeyman.
I love going for that ending when you're wearing the Boogeyman costume.
Oh, it's so funny.
Because then you have the pyramid
Certo,
on and
mais
they
uma.
put another one on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Agora ele tá aí de
Okay, so this part's
proteção
so we're about to
anti-infecção
enter
aí.
the final level. Like, I call it level, but you know what I mean?
The final dungeon.
The final
Yeah, it's the
section.
same way, you know, Silent Hill 2, it's like the hospital
E
level.
agora vamos
like,
para a dungeon
running around
final.
Silent Hill level.
So earlier we talked about the PC version having issues. The biggest one is that this cutscene coming up right here.
Let's talk about how great this
You can't
part
skip
is.
that.
De novo!
That's a long scene.
Nossa.
He just honks.
Nossa, olha,
Because when you're
nossa, que
angry,
dor,
it's
caraca,
busting
que
out.
dor, bicho.
Alright,
Ai,
so,
Nossa.
yeah,
a fura... Nossa, e agora?
oh boy. Oh,
Ai, meu Deus do céu, vamos.
Oh, that's why we're on at 4 a.m.
Nossa.
Yeah, I mean,
3 a.m. Not sure which one.
Late night crew.
Cover the eyes of the otter.
Cover their eyes.
Or dead
They don't
bodies
Oh, Alex
hanging
already
out
said
there.
it.
Alright, so, so
Nossa.
now we don't fight monsters anymore. We
E o
fight
maluco
guys
tá
in
correndo,
person.
parece que nem
Guys
tomou
are the real
a
monsters.
furadeira na perna, velho.
And they say just like the best lines.
Shepard!
Let me see what we get here.
Bote do Yoda. Sei lá o que é.
They're
They're
hitting
hitting
each other.
each other.
Sei que vai dar...
What is happening?
Vai
Again,
dar
the
bastante
guys are the
trabalho
real
pros
monsters the whole
moderadores
time.
aí, velho.
This is like a cartoon.
Oh god, you're gathering them all up.
I'm gonna kill you.
Get you, Shepard.
Oh my god, there's so many of them. There's 4 of them.
Uou,
My god.
Yeah, just
uou,
use the dagger.
uou,
They'll all
faquinha,
stand there.
faquinha.
They all just kind of are taking
Vamos na
it.
faquinha. Tchum, tchum, tchum.
Freaking.
Boa.
In terms of... yeah, there.
Yeah.
Legal que ele tomou um tiro na cabeça e botou a mão no peito.
Headshots or one headshot and a knife combo.
That item cannot be used here. I used that health kit. Like, what?
I love how
É,
the key
Alex.
can be used like really far away from
Vai
whatever reason.
ter
Just
trabalho
close
aí,
to the
mano.
door.
Alright. This is where things get weird. We're gonna not clip through this wall. We're gonna clip into the ceiling.
I feel like I should talk about the clip so you can get in immediately.
Outro clipe.
Oh,
Vamos agora
this is
atravessar uma
really
porta.
different, too.
You have to
Oh,
rise up.
outra parede.
Like,
Eu confundi porta com a parede ali.
God.
But yeah, this is what a lot of us call the pillar climb. Essentially, you're
Que
climbing
é?
into a certain part of the geometry that is going to push Alex upward.
Ooh.
Just
Into
like
the
that.
ceiling.
Is that enough?
Oh, yeah.
Ô louco, o
that'll-
Alex deu um
Yeah,
timeout
if
no
you see
cara
gray,
aí.
then you're good to go.
And from this point onward, by aiming the gun repeatedly, you're moving that little amount forward, which is
De
again kind of
boa.
how the whole
Isso aí, Alex.
glitch works in general, and you're able to go to the other side.
Vida que segue.
I take that as like a tradition. You land like on a
Quebrar.
health kit that you can
Quebrou o
take.
vidro.
It's like behind you. Alright, this clip sucks.
Now all our stuff back.
This last one I
Munição.
like really hate.
This one's weird because you have to like wiggle through. And
Outro
it's easier with
clipe.
the ray gun
Bora
because
atravessar mais uma
if you can't
parede.
shoot, then it's like
There's
weird.
also
Nome do
things-
do
yeah,
personagem
there's
é
also certain
Gasparzinho.
things,
Yeah, this
like that are
stupid
mounted on
pipe.
walls,
Yeah.
and they'll prevent you from clipping all through them.
Luckily, wiggling kind of works, but
Ai.
this is definitely an easier on your
Força,
plus as a clip.
força. Sai da parede, força.
Alright, time for the magic.
Oh my god, you can do that?
Hold on. I might.
Tá travado.
So, shotgun usually.
Ele tá
slows you
travado
back
no meio da
down.
parede.
Also,
Voltou.
The canon reason for why this clip works is because, I mean, you have a wall there, and Alex has the personality of a wall. He's pretty much becoming one with himself, which is why he can clip through these walls.
Which
Very
is
well said.
absolutely profound for this time of night.
Nossa, a explicação foi sensacional porque ele
At least
consegue
just
clipar nas
tornado
paredes.
of doom, and
We got
we're good.
one
Porque ele
more.
falou que aquilo é uma parede. E que o Alex,
We got the
que é o
rifle?
personagem, tem a
Okay,
personalidade de
no,
uma
this part's
parede.
loaded, of course. I'm looking
E
for
por isso
shotgun
ele
shells,
consegue
but
atravessar as paredes.
stuck on something.
But Techie,
Maybe a chair.
the real question.
Right. Where are they?
There
There.
Are you gonna go for the final door clip?
No.
Boa. Out of
We're
bounds.
gonna read donations, and it's gonna be great.
vamos lá.
And we're gonna never bring up that clip again.
Hey, getting it gets you top 3.
Foi bem ruim essa explicação, bem horrorosa.
So does buying an Xbox One.
Well,
It's pretty much the same exact
Tô
thing.
rodando que nem o peão do baú.
Also, Wheeler's here, but he's invisible.
Yeah, he's there. We promise.
We fixed him, or did we?
We'll find out.
Oh, we sure
In
will.
the end, it's
Beleza,
him,
mais
he who
um.
fixed us.
That is even more profound for this time of night.
just remember, the Silent Hill Wiki told you if you ever come across somebody with a bunch of knives stuck in them like Wheeler,
Alguma parede que ele não atravessa, acho que
Here's
nenhuma.
that puzzle we're talking about. You can skip this by clipping to the final door, but it's incredibly risky because there's a very small part of wall to go through. And if you go inside of it, you can actually die if you clip exactly wrong. because you have to clip into the door, like, move into there.
Agora ele tá explicando aqui, ó. Esse puzzle é meio chatinho. Que você poderia esquipar esse puzzle fazendo um clipe na última porta ali. Só que é muito arriscado. Por quê? Porque a última porta, ela tem um espaço muito pequeno onde você consegue clipar. E se você errar, você pode morrer. Então é bem arriscado. Então ele prefere fazer o puzzle do que arriscar na porta.
We apologize.
Any donations?
Doações aí, né? Porque vai ficar rodando aí o fião do baú aí.
Donation from Anonymous that says no comment.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Anonymous, for your money and your support.
There's one.
And for your Silent Hill silence or whatever. Okay, and then we just turn this bad boy. And then we don't skip these cutscenes too quickly, or else they'll be unskippable. Which is weird.
Yeah, luckily they're
ele falou que tem uma cutscene aí que ele não vai skipar. Ah, de novo, Alex. Esses caras, não é possível. Ah, não, deve ter sobrado.
I screwed up.
Uou! Chegamos aí na parte final. Já tomou 2 pancadas.
If anyone's wondering, this is why we gathered all the ammo earlier in the game.
Yeah, so I now have a rifle and
agora ele vai usar todas as munições que ele achou no jogo.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. You can do it in like I think 4 shots minimum.
E já era.
Now we're on phase 2. Faster, stronger. It's like the
fase 1, agora fase 2.
Her attacks are way easier to deal with.
O cara tem um globo terrestre na barriga ali, velho.
All right, let me just like don't do anything, just walk.
And this boss looks like
time's coming up.
Ooh, that was really good.
Boa. Oh, tá chegando ao momento time. 50-57. Boa. GG pro cara aí. GG pro nosso amigo. GG pra ele aí, ó.
He also loves pregnant spiders.
Okay, we got a special ending.
E é isso aí.
Can we do that real quick and then we'll be all set?
Nesse jogo, eu nunca tinha visto esse jogo, mas eu acho que nesse jogo não tem o Pyramid Head.
Wrap it up or something.
It's that boy from the beginning.
Aparentemente, né?
Yeah, sir, not appearing in this game.
É isso aí. Esse foi o Silent Hill Homecoming. E agora vamos ter aí Lara Croft Tomb Raider Anniversary. Vamos ver aqui a leaderboard de Tomb Raider. Lara Croft Tomb Raider Anniversary. Cadê? Mas não tem? Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider Anniversary, aqui. O cara que vai fazer a run é o Backsky 93. E ele, deixa eu ver a categoria. É a categoria Any% No Bug Jump. No Bug Jump, Any%. Cadê ele? O Backsky 93 é o 8º na leaderboard. Temos um brasileiro aí, ó, em 2º na leaderboard desse jogo, nessa categoria. Muito bom. E agora curte o final aí do Silent Hill.
There's like 3 gears, which shouldn't even work, but whatever.
What ending did we get?
We got the
Muito boa.
Which one do you think?
Hey, I mean, it's like I'm just happy.
Curti essa run aí, bastante glitch aí. Atravessando paredes. Tomb Raider de PS1? Então, não é o Tomb Raider do PS1. É do PC. É o Tomb Raider Anniversary.
Suddenly my leg is not okay.
Now his leg hurts.
Adrenaline.
Just now remember.
After the drill's been in it. Now his leg hurts.
And there's that girl we like met once.
É o Tomb Raider Anniversary.
Saw her butt for 2 seconds.
Que é de 2007 esse jogo. O jogo é de 2007.
Yeah. That's what I said too when I figured out that you could do this in your very first playthrough.
No fim das contas são ETs. Ei,
Ó o tiozinho aí, o Zé Polícia, tudo lascado. Tchau, você não, você fica. Leva só eles, tchau.
Well, the aliens won't show up unless Wheeler's there. It's the summoning.
Is Wheeler an alien?
Well, there's a whole bunch of subplot of Wheeler.
Go put that on the wiki. Everything else is on.
There's a whole bunch of subplot of this game of Wheeler being like a crazy conspiracy theorist that just isn't in the main game at all.
Yeah, they really don't even.
It's all in like supplementary
É
material.
isso aí. Silent Hill foi pro saco.
On the website.
Yeah.
Foi detonado o Silent Hill.
Okay, and that is Silent Hill Homecoming. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
No crashes, no nonsense.
It worked.
Facião. É isso aí. Agora vamos aí para o setup do Lara Croft Tomb Raider Anniversary.